court in Texas will be the place for a decision on whether or not an abortion pill can be banned from the market. Abortion rights advocates were outside the courthouse today in Amarillo as a judge heard hours of arguments on both sides. A group of abortion opponents is trying to get the FDA to pull its approval of the drug. Fox 4 Stephen Dial live with the latest tonight. Stephen.
This Texas case could have the biggest impact to abortion since the overturning of Roe v. Wade. If the federal judge sides with the people who filed the lawsuit, it would essentially remove the abortion pill nationwide. The nation's eyes are on a federal court in Amarillo, Texas, as federal judge Matthew Kacsmaryk heard a case involving a widely used abortion pill. The Trump-appointed judge is being asked to put a stop to the pill mifepristone, the first pill in a two-drug medication regimen for abortion. Anti-abortion advocates claim the FDA approved what they call an unsafe medication back in 2000. Abortion providers strongly refute that claim.
The evidence is abundantly clear. Mifepristone, a medication now used in over half of the reported abortions in this country, and by 5 million people and counting, since its FDA approval over 20 years ago, is extremely safe and effective.
A small group of abortion rights advocates stood outside of the courthouse holding signs. If the federal judge grants this injunction, it impacts would affect more than just Texas. David Cole is a Dallas attorney who focuses on constitutional law. He is not associated with the case.
This case alone could have very substantial impact if Judge Kacsmaryk adopts all of the plaintiff's position. He would basically end the use of one of the two medicines that's commonly combined to perform a medical abortion.
Following the hearing, Eric Baptist, a lawyer for the anti-abortion group that brought the lawsuit, said in a statement, quote, "Today we ask the court to put the health and well-being of women and girls first by undoing the harm that the FDA has caused by illegally approving dangerous chemical abortion drugs and removing necessary protections." In a virtual press conference, Planned Parenthood rebutted those claims by saying there have been hundreds of medical reviews and studies involving mifepristone. Former Texas State Senator Wendy Davis now works for Planned Parenthood.
And as we've seen, what starts in Texas doesn't stay in Texas. It often has grave national implications.
In a key moment in the hearing, the federal judge asked lawyers for the plaintiffs if there are any prior examples of a court removing an FDA-approved drug after being on the market for years. The response was no.
The FDA, who is defending the case, has said, we can't work this way. We have a process for approving drugs. We have a process for unapproving drugs. And when judges just drop in and tell us to do or not do something, that upends all of our procedures. And particularly if we're going to be subjected to 50 state injunctions in more than one state, we just can't do our job.
The federal judge told both sides he will make a ruling as soon as possible. So a lot of journalists hitting the refresh button online to check to see if he made his ruling.